Well, so we see the dressing room of the Gabonese. Amanoni. This is Manga. And getting ready for the match. Equel Manga, Omva Asumwekwe, Ochanga, Biogopoko Biang Ngoli. Bupenza, the goal scorer. He took it so well. And the arrival of the Gabonese side. Buyanga is still out there. And I'm sure that Gabon would also fancy their chances. Interestingly, these two teams, Ghana and Gabon, have never met at the Africa Cup of Nations. This will be their first meeting. It'll be interesting how these two teams perform against each other. Different motivations. Ghana, one of the established teams on the African continent. Gabon, an emerging force. And we'll see how these two teams handle each other. But some quality from the Gabonese side. And this is the dressing room of the Black Stars. Earlier on, the iconic number 10 shirt of the captain of the side, Dede Andreayo. So, retaining the number 1 spot in the 18 shirt, Joseph Wallacott. And the number 9 shirt will be won by Jordan Ayew. Well, the arrival of the Black Stars. And Amate leading the choir, trying to inspire themselves, and they are so confident that they will deliver the goods today. It's amazing, isn't it? Because Ghana struggling to collect points against Gabon in times past. Games against Gabon will be taken for granted. But this is the team warming up. The first 11. Wow, so this is about the right time for us to join the team of commentators. But I'm confident Ghana will definitely win this match. Enjoy the match.
Ghanaians do not need any reminding, but it's 40 years now since the last of their 5 African Cup of Nations triumphs. The Black Stars are one of African football's real heavyweights, but it's been a lengthy drought for success at the African Championship, and we are wondering whether Cameroon 2021 might be the occasion that the Black Stars are back on the winner podium. They've come tantalizingly close over the last decades. Supporters really hungry for...
Knowing who you are starts with knowing where you come from. We are the now and the future. We know that we live in a world that offers us endless possibilities. We'll continue to win, to create when, where, and how we want. And if they ask you how we did, tell them we only know one way to do it. We don't wait for permission. We do it now. My name is Ayo Balogun, Whiskey, and I am made in Africa.
Of tests, and there are some cardiac fielder Mario Lamina. Big blow for Gabon as they get ready to take on the Black Stars. So the two sides out onto the pitch here. It's the Gabon side also without their coach Patrice Nouveau. He was COVID positive earlier this week. Another camp that has really struggled with the novel coronavirus over the last couple of weeks in this tournament, and disrupted their preparations, particularly the absence of Aubameyang. For Ghana, well, a big night. They need to get this back on track. They will be the favourites for this game, but it's going to be a tough encounter against the Gabon side that you can bet are going to be highly motivated. So let's pause now for the pre-match formalities and the singing of the national anthems.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous lever pour l'exécution de l'hymne du Gabon.
have won before. Back in the 1970s in the Olympic Games qualifiers, they are in fact the last team to beat Cameroon on this ground in a competitive match. And if you take the entire country, the last time Cameroon lost a game was in the late 90s, 1998, in the Cup of Nations qualifiers. It was a game played in Douala. Stephen Appiah was the star. Ghana won that as well. So the Black Stars know what it takes to win on Cameroonian soil. First foul of the game. Andy Yadom. I think he seems to prefer using the name Chile these days, but he's been a fixture in the side for some time now. Man from Reading, one of the British-born players in this Ghanaian side. They've got quite a few, including the goalkeeper Wallacott, who had such a great game against Morocco in the last encounter. Here come Gabon now. Early opportunity and a little bit of hesitation there. Keeper came out and then decided to stay back on his line. Gabon once more on the attack with Ameka. That's hammered in, hopefully, more than anything else from that range. Amate, was he the man who got the touch here? A little hesitation in the call there with Wallacott. No harm done in the end, so here come the Black Stars. They're looking to get themselves onto the attack. Dede Ayew, by the way, recently passed the century of caps for his country. I wonder if Thomas Partey might get there, given he's still got age on his side. What a wonderful player he has been, both in La Liga and these days in the Premier League. There's real quality in this Ghanaian midfield. Remember, they're missing Mohamed Kudus, the Ajax Amsterdam player. There's another quality young man who's got star written all over his future. He's had his injury problems over the last year or so, and they are hoping Ghana to have him in the squad here in Cameroon sooner rather than later, although an actual arrival date is still awaited. He is listed in the squad, so he's allowed to play once he arrives. Now a little steal there from Boyanga. This could be the first opportunity for Gabon. He goes on his own though. Play continues. The possibility of the pass inside to Bupenza was on, but Boyanga didn't take it. Needed some good intervention too from Jiku. In the end, it's given as a legitimate tackle. Throw in for Ameka. Plays his club football in Morocco with Fez Rabat. No way through for Diogo Poco. And defending on the part of Baba Idrissou. We'll see a lot of work from him in the middle along with Partey. Chile up front in place of Pencil in the lineup today. Suleimana out wide. The referee says that's the thing you've got to listen to. Mr. Ben Braham from Algeria. No foul given. Gabon in possession. Men in yellow feel they've got a very good opportunity here. Morocco have done them a little bit of a favor in beating Ghana in that first game, and if they can get something out of this match, then Ghana are going to have a real problem qualifying for the next round. So Gabon know this is the stage. They cannot leave it for the next game against Morocco. They will come out despite all of the setbacks that they've had, and missing Aubameyang is a massive one for them. Joe Wallacott getting the #1 jersey pretty much just before this tournament. Now he comes, and again a little confusion and a chance to get a shot in, and there might be a great opportunity here. That Ghanaian defence is at 6s and 7s. There is very little communication, and Ikwelimanga had a chance. It's a bit of a defender shot from that range, but he'll settle for the corner. It's rattled the Ghanaian defence, though, we have to say. That's more hope than anything else, but Walcott is again looking a little indecisive. He's pretty inexperienced at this level of the game. They've given him a huge responsibility by making him number one for this tournament. It's coming into this game with just 4 caps to his name. He got them all in the World Cup qualifiers between September and November. Was on the bench for the 3-0 loss against Algeria in Doha in the friendly match, and then Walcott back in for his 5th cap against Morocco. Game played on Monday here at the start of Group C action. Well, I'm hoping not to dwell on it through the 90 minutes, but it's going to come up as a topic of conversation, the fact that they are 5-time African champions, but it was 1982 when Ghana last lifted the trophy. The precocious young Abedi Pele, the star of the tournament in Libya. His 2 sons in the attack today. There's Jordan, wonderful dynasty in Ghana. I'm sure Abedi Pele is watching us here tonight. We send him our warm greetings, as well as all those other fantastic superstars who have represented the Black Stars over the years, and of course by extension the African continent on the world stage as well. Now Gabon, they've seen a lot more game time, a lot more ground in the Ghanaian half than the Black Stars have at the other end of the pitch. That's a foul against Buanga. He was backing into the defender. Always has a little look of the absent-minded professor about him, Patrice Nouveau, but well travelled. Milovan Rajevac still using the translator in his 2nd stint with the Black Stars. There was some video footage earlier today of inspiring talk that Anthony Buffo gave the team in training yesterday to try and spur them on for this game. He in particular will want Ghana to come away with a trophy at the end of this tournament for the mere fact he missed that famous penalty in the '92 final in Dakar, Senegal. Marathon penalty shootout against the Ivory Coast, and in the end the Black Stars were basically 1 kick away from taking the title. Abedi Pele missed the final with suspension. One of the big dramatic deciders in the long history of this tournament. 33 editions now, and all of them with their own particular narrative. Wonder how many people out there feel this is going to be Ghana's tournament. Sometimes a losing start turns into a winning tournament. We've seen that happen before. Just have to point to Spain at the 2010 World Cup, where Ghana did so well. They lost their first game to Switzerland, went on to win the trophy. Amate and Walcott. You just get the sense that there's a lack of communication at the back there. They need to settle a bit. Oh, that's a big foul. Unnecessary push in the back. Ghana won't mind. Foul committed by Obiang on Jordan Ayew. Ghana coming into this tournament after a rather heavy defeat in Doha in a friendly, but to be fair, a lot of their players weren't in camp foreign-based stars, particularly those in the big leagues, were allowed to stay on with their clubs. Last meeting between these two countries was a friendly was actually played in France. Ghana won by 2-1. That was 10 years ago now. They both played in the same World Cup qualifying group for the 2010 tournament. 2-0 win for Gabon in the first game, played at Libreville, and then the return match was played at played in Accra, Ahmenejan Sports Stadium, and Suleiman Tare was amongst the goal scorers there as Ghana won. So they've been in tournaments alongside each other on a regular basis, these two countries. They don't know each other all that well. No way through there for Yedom's pass, but was there a handball? That's what the referee's saying. Ghana still to get a decent attack going in these early stages. They're going to get another free kick. That was another strong challenge committed this time by Oyono. Plays in the 3rd division in France for Boulogne. Pretty new to the national team at the age of 20. Referee a little more lenient in this game than we've seen from some of the previous performances. So this is the last game of what has been a very busy Friday, one perhaps with not as many goals as we'd hoped. We saw Morocco battle to get 2 against Comoros. They did in the end. No goals between Senegal and Guinea, and Malawi coming from behind to beat Zimbabwe. That's a little bit of an upset. First win for Malawi in the finals, their 3rd appearance. Tomorrow there's only 2 games on the Cup of Nations calendar. We are eagerly looking forward to the Super Eagles. It'll be Nigeria up against Sudan first, and then Egypt need to get their campaign back on track. They're playing Guinea-Bissau. Lots of criticism there after they lost to the Nigerians in their first game. Now looking for some traction down the left-hand side. It's been rather busy for Oyongo in these early stages. His father is Gabonese, his mother is French. Black Stars have got the firepower up front, proven scorers at club and country level internationally, and they're going to get a free kick here too. A couple of clumsy challenges from Gabon. I think the refs had enough of it now. Jordan Ayew felt that, perhaps around the neck. Yeah, just a little trailing hand there. They're getting a bit physical in these early stages. Gabon maybe just trying to send a little subtle message there. Sumu is the player who is in trouble. Maybe they want to rattle the Black Stars with some tough physical tackles early on. Just put them out of their stride. Yedom now. Still making no progress down the right-hand side in terms of his passes, but certainly gaining ground. Obiang was the defender who stopped him. Now the turn. Ayew gets it across. That's a dangerous looking ball. It was whipped in with some precision. It needed Amonome, the goalkeeper, to stretch and just parry it away. Gabon using in this tournament the 3rd choice goalkeeper from the South African club Amazulu as their number 1. He hasn't played a single league game all season. He's hardly been on the bench, and here he is at the Africa Cup of Nations. That's how wonderful football can be sometimes. Obiang. Kanga Kale over the top. Who had the last touch there? Upenza says it was a Ghanaian. The refereeing team disagrees with him. Just got a little touch onto it. That was ahead of the defense. So early stages here in Yaoundé. Big match for Ghana and for Gabon. It's good that we're having such big tussles early on between strong sides in this competition. It really does get the juices flowing at the Cup of Nations. Maybe a bit of chance here for Dede Ayew. Support from Jordan. Now the left-footed shot is going to go wide of goal. Was it Chile who had the last effort? Well, he's a wily old campaigner. He's Equele Manga. He's seen plenty of international action in his time. Got the challenge there ahead of Dede Ayew. Ghana kept coming back. Equele Manga has played in 2 previous Cup of Nations finals. Now there's a little bit more of sense of urgency about the Black Stars. Jiku just seemed to slip there as he tried to play it forward. He's one, by the way, Jiku, one of 3 Frenchmen, or French-born players in this Ghanaian outfit. The other 2, obviously, the Ayew brothers, who were born in France when their dad was playing at Marseille, amongst other clubs. Was up in the north as well with Lille. Won the European Cup. One of the first Africans to do so. They're getting the passes going now, Ghana, looking a little bit more in charge of the situation. Some slick moves beginning to show, some pace and some tempo. I think the supporters will be pleased with that. Now, Dede Ayew, good turn. Is he going to get the shot in? That is a strike of some power. Super goal from Dede Ayew. There was a lot of talk about dropping him before the game. He has come back with a big answer. That's how you respond to the critics. Blasted home. Brilliant effort from Dede Ayew. Leading from the front. Just the goal they were looking for. How he turned the defender, but look at the power on that shot. You don't really see it in the slow-mo. It was like a bullet. Black Stars have the lead. Ghana are back. What a turn from Ayew. What a finish. This is amongst the better goals we've seen at this competition. And it's a big answer from Dede Ayew. Not much emotion from the coach. We haven't really seen much from him over the last 10 years, but look at how the skipper is enjoying that one. Playing his football these days in Qatar, maybe earning a bit of a lucrative pension, but still doing the business for the national side. Tonight, by the way, his 33rd appearance at the Cup of Nations finals, and his 10th goal now. And he's certainly up amongst the leading players. He's not yet at the record that Rigobert Song has, but if he sticks around for one more tournament in Cote d'Ivoire in 18 months' time, who knows? Partey just having a little bit of a go at his teammate there, but and Yedom is answering back. Well, the defence no way as slick as up front with that spectacular goal from Ayew. And how he enjoyed it. I wonder, amongst the 22 goals he scored for Ghana at full international level, where that would rank. I reckon pretty high. So is there a response here from Gabon? 20 minutes gone. Boyanga to take it. All the way to the back. Well, you wonder why the coach is looking so perplexed. His team is leading. Maybe someone should tell him. It's a wonder goal that has Ghana in the lead. Look at the turn here on the defender, Oyono. He knew nothing about it. And then the left-footed finish, the bullet from outside the penalty area. There you go. What do you think of that now? In the meantime, some lusty challenges coming in again from Uchanga, Akeme. There you just looking to calm things down a bit, although delivered in not a very calm manner. They'll be buzzing now, the Black Stars. Can they get more? Remember, Morocco already top of the table with 6 points in this group. Ghana without any points at the moment, but if they win this against Gabon, they will go ahead of them. And on the head-to-head, if it's necessary, that is perhaps the ticket in second place. We do fancy that Morocco might beat Gabon in the last game, so they could finish with a full haul of points. Ghana would have to settle then for second spot. Not the worst thing in the world. There's lots of different permutations for a round of 16, so sometimes finishing second gets you an easier game than finishing first in your group. Top priority now, though, for the Black Stars is to get the business done here first, get 3 points on the board, and they've got Comoros to come in their last game. Look then to secure matters after losing that opening match against Morocco. There's the defender Oyono, who was right on top of Dede Ayew, but got sold a massive dummy and knew very little about the twist and turn from the skipper, who blasted that into the back of the net. We've seen some good quality goals at this tournament from distance, and we've seen some very accurate shooting at times, and when the ball is struck well, it invariably lands up in the back of the net. There's a lesson perhaps from this tournament for many of the African leagues. Get your target shooting going and practice hard and work on accuracy, because if you can deliver a bullet like Dede Ayew just did, there's no chance for the goalkeeper. Yellow card will go to Ekwelemanga. Dede Ayew feeling the effect. There is a little bit of a physical element to this game. You get the impression that Gabon have come here looking to spoil it a bit, to put Ghana off their stride, to intimidate them with a little physicality. He really left that in late, and he would have felt that Dede Ayew too. That's painful. On the back of the calf muscle. But Ekwelemanga gets the yellow card, as he should. Dede Ayew hobbles away. So 1-0 the scoreline here if you've joined us late. Most fabulous goal from Dede Ayew on 18 minutes Wonderful pass from Thomas Partey and a good turn of the defense and a rocket. There's Kofi Chiri on the left-hand side, German-based player in the second division there with St. Pauli. He's the only change coming into today's game, getting an opportunity from the coach, and let's see what he's able to do. He's actually born in Accra but grew up in Germany. He's a junior at Wolfsburg, which is a team that competed in the Champions League this year before moving to Hamburg, where St. Pauli are based. 25 minutes gone. Cup of Nations action continues here. Yaoundé tonight. Tomorrow, Nigeria and Sudan, Egypt and Guinea-Bissau from Garoua. Black Stars surely must be well pleased with the way things are going now. Has held up well at this venue. It compares favourably with the Olembe Stadium on the other side of the city. Strong challenge, an illegal one from Yedom. It'll be a free kick here for Gabon in favour of Bupenza. It is frustrating. And if those tackles continue, then the referee's got to step in here and start protecting the players and ensuring that we have a football spectacle and not an endless succession of needless tackles and stoppages. Do want to see some throwing football. There's plenty of talented players out on the park. Now another chance for the Ghanaians. Little pick up here for Chiri. Instead, here come Gabon. They've got pace for the counter. Remember, Muyanga and Bupenza, both two quality strikers. No Aubameyang. Lovely little run down the left-hand side from Obiang. Wow, that header away from Amate. I don't think he knew much about it, but he is feeling the effects of that surging run. You can see him panting there, Johan Obiang. Look at how he was steaming down this left-hand side. Banged it in as well, and Daniel Amate, he felt that. And he's pointing to the referee, it's a head injury, you've got to stop the game, and I want to have some treatment to it, and fair enough. If you watch that again on the slow-mo, you can see even though he didn't go down immediately, that hurt him. Here it comes in again. Have a look at Amate in the middle there. Oof. That is sore. He did his defensive duty first, but he felt it. And then moans at the referee who didn't stop the game because he feels he needed some treatment. Looks to be okay. Chance to resume as we move towards the 30-minute mark here. Milovan Rajavak got a wonderful job in Qatar after all his success with Ghana at the 2010 World Cup. They certainly earned him a massive payday. Didn't go all that well in Qatar, didn't last very long there. He's had a succession of low-profile jobs since then. Thailand was another national team that he's taken charge of, but when the Black Stars needed him in September, they felt that the World Cup qualifiers weren't going well. They lost in Johannesburg against South Africa, and Charles Akinor was shown the door. And Rajavak rather brought back to take charge of the team. There is something about Ghana and the Serbian coaches. Suleimana, there's another name that you need to write down as a future African star. This move from Denmark to Rennes in France, but that is just a stop along the way you fancy for him. He's going to be a big player in one of the big clubs pretty soon. Hamaldine Suleimana. Looking for options now, Gabon, trying to work their way upfield. Advancing nicely with Kanga. That was well read by Jiku. That's Gabon ball. No foul given there. It looked like a little bit of a late challenge from Bouyanga, but referee says throw in to Gabon. Catch him late, to be fair. Maybe fairly minimal contact. Well, that's a chase in vain for Suleimana. I think Baba Idrisu will apologize for just knocking it a little too long. So yesterday, Gabon announcing officially that they had 4 new COVID cases. The coach was one of them. He wouldn't be here today, and there he was, suddenly standing there amongst those on the bench. Haven't heard why, but can only presume that test came back negative, maybe a retest. A couple of countries without their coaches on the bench in this tournament so far. We've seen that for Burkina Faso and for Cape Verde. Quite a lot of treatment in this game. There have been some really tough challenges. This is going to suit Ghana. 10 minutes to half time. Just one goal in it at the moment. Free kick in favor of Gabon. One in the middle. Kanga. Velo Kanga with Red Star Belgrade in Serbia. He will be, he was up against his clubmate Alfado Ben Mohammed from Comoros in the opening match. It's rare that two players who play their football in Belgrade come together on opposite ends of the Cup of Nations. Another reason why we like this tournament so much. Got all these little quirky club rivalries as well. We saw Naby Keita and Sadio Mane up against each other earlier on today as well. I think Naby Keita won that battle personally. Looked a lot sharper than Sadio Mane. Here comes Jordan Ayew. Got the pace. Now can he pull it back? Maybe a bit too much. Sulemana with possession. Back inside. Idrissou in support. Sulemana once more. Ball taken away from him, no foul. Stays on the deck, referee says play on. And now we're going to have a yellow card here for Idrissou, or for Partey rather. He realized that Sulemana was down and maybe they might be in a bit of trouble if Gabon got possession. He wasn't going to let Biogo Poko make any progress up the field. First Ghanaian into the book in tonight's encounter. These early days at the Cup of Nations, always nice and busy, lots of football, with 4 games today. This is the last of them. 2 tomorrow, there'll be another 4 on Sunday. And then of course we get to the exciting final sequence of group matches where it's all do or die and all the permutations and the calculators are out and we're all trying to figure out who's going to play who in the round of 16. A couple of days rest and then into the knockout phases. Just gets better and better. Young man is Idrissou. He's also one that you might want to earmark for the future. Playing in Mallorca now in La Liga. He's been a regular this season. His team won promotion to the top flight in Spain at the end of the last campaign, and now regularly to be seen in La Liga action. Good steal. Partey was playing it inside. Here he is, Idrissou. Baba Idrissou all the way back to the goalkeeper. He'll be under a bit of pressure from Ayew. Verde Ayew was perhaps a little slow to spot the chance there to stick the press on. There's Thomas Partey looking for that killer pass, his speciality. Sulemana gets the cross in. Ayew with a little flick on. That was whipped in with some pace, and Ayew got some extra pace onto it. It was well off target though. He's getting on, Verde Ayew. He's 32 now. I remember when he was still a teenager, called up by Claude Leroy for the 2008 finals. Ghana hosted that tournament. Disappointingly for them, did not get to the final. Won in the end by the Egyptians over Cameroon. It was a great tournament though in Tamale and Kumasi, down the Cape Coast, and of course in Accra. Ghana also stepped in 2000 along with Nigeria. You might remember that. Those old enough listening tonight, Zimbabwe was supposed to host that tournament and eventually couldn't do so, so Ghana and Nigeria stepped in. They co-hosted. The finals were in Lagos though. Fluent in French as he is in English is Verde Ayew, so able to communicate with the Algerian official today fairly comfortably. It's a tough customer, this Ochanga Keme. Well, Gabon have had one or two little flashes, but nothing substantive. I suppose we can say the same of Ghana. Just had one real chance, which Dede Ayew needed no second invitation to bury it in the back of the net. They're getting a little frustrated up front there, Bupenza and Buyanga. Man in picture here is Martinson Nguali, who's a 29-year-old born in Sweden. Not his first tournament either. He's playing for the third time for Gabon. Party. Chile playing it back. It's going all the way to Wallacott. Well, if you look at the clock, we've got 5 minutes to go. Let's see what Gabon can put together here. Steaming down this flank again is Yohan Obiang. Now Biogo Poko, one of the veterans of the Gabonese Panthers. You wonder how different it might have been had Aubameyang been able to play today. Just to repeat what we mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, Caftv deciding that he, Mario Lemina and Axel Meyer, who have all tested negative after spending a week in quarantine, have not sufficiently recovered from the COVID virus, and after a medical examination there's some cardiac lesions showing, and they don't want to take any chance of anything untoward happening, so the three of them not allowed to play in today's game. Presumably they'll be okay for the match against Morocco on Tuesday, but it is a big blow without Aubameyang. It's just another game he's missed, because remember all those matches for Arsenal around Christmas and New Year time that he did not participate in. Buyanga driving it forward. Wallacott makes the save. Looked a lot more secure there. Two and a half minutes to the break. Couldn't really be much need for time added on. There have been a couple of niggling tackles here and there. Drisu is the latest one to go down. Maybe the ref might add 2 or 3 rather than 1 at the end of 45. Ghana looking to go into the break with the lead and see themselves on in the second half to the 3 points that they desperately need to ensure their continued presence at this tournament. It's always going to be a tough opening game against Morocco, and given that Ghana's preparations were really disrupted by late arrival of players, injuries, etc. Didn't have a very good friendly against Algeria and Doha either. I don't think that did the confidence much good. So it was perhaps no surprise they lost that first game to Morocco. And it's no surprise too that they're back in the fray here. Now, good turn. Kwelemanga out wide. Obiang. Inviting ball, but to who though? Bupenza. Easily dealt with by Jiku, but he's given it away. Maybe a chance for Gabon. Nguali looking for Buyanga. First touch was a bit heavy. And away go the Black Stars with Jordan Ayew leading the charge. Now his brother suggesting to the referee that has got to be a yellow card. And I think you'll find the referee agrees with him. It'll be Congo who will go into the book. Well, the older brother looking to protect the younger one. Now there's confirmation of the caution. Gaylor Congo was the subject of a protest from DR Congo in the qualifying. They felt that he's actually Congolese and not Gabonese, and there was a fairly extensive investigation into his background, but documents supplied by Gabon to prove that he is of Gabonese nationality, birth and descent. He says, let's get the few guys forward now. So just a minute added on. Thought there might have been a little bit more. Manga back to his goalkeeper, who seemed a little undecided about what he was going to do with that ball. Free kick to Gabon, and last chance for them to get it forward now. Just a matter of seconds before half time. In fact, there is no more time to continue. It's Ghana who will go into the lead. It is Dede Ayew with the strike. It came on 18 minutes. It was a superb shot. Banged into the back of the net. Been a tough game for the likes of Jordan Ayew. It's been even tougher for the defender Oyono, the way he was turned by Dede Ayew, who banged it into the back. And at half time, it is Ghana who have the lead.
Partner of CAF. A trophy will be presented by the orange staff in a few minutes.
So jubilant Black Star supporters, silentness in the camp of the Gabonese. The captain of the side leading by example. The fans there, their numbers will be very, very excited indeed. And this is, well, the statistics, Ghana, 56.1 in terms of possession. That is the Gabonese who have had more attempts at goal. That's not much. Ghana's target resulting in Didi's goal. Very important indeed. Gabon pushing forward and having 2 corner kicks. 15 fouls committed by Gabon as opposed to 12 by Ghana. No red cards yet. But in terms of possession, Ghana in control. I'm sure that's what many Ghanaians have been yearning for all this while, that they must possess. And in the first half, they haven't played badly at all. And deservedly leading by 1-0. Captain Marvel Andre Dede Ayew with that important goal. Hopefully, they should be cushioning that lead. So, at the moment, on the log, it would be Gabon 3, Ghana 3. And Morocco already booking their ticket to the 1/16 stage. Quite a number of Ghanaian fans out there in Cameroon, lending support. They have constantly been following the Black Stars all over the world. And they should be very, very delighted at this stage. It's 45 more minutes to go, and I'm sure Gabon would be hopeful that at least they can get a point. On 3 points, Gabon would love to get at least a goal. And if the Black Stars do not score again, a point for Gabon will surely send them through to the next stage of the competition. It's been a very, very decent performance of the Black Stars in the first half. One change from the squad that played against Morocco, Chire coming on for Pintel. And every single player has worked tirelessly. The defense, marshal around Amate, has worked brilliantly, and Jiku has been outstanding. The Ghana flag at the moment flies very, very high. Hopeful of advancing very deep, not just exiting the group stage, but I'm very confident that the team would go very far. So we see highlights of the first half, and it's the Black Stars in possession at the moment, dictating the pace. Amate with a strike here, and the captain turns wall, delivers a thunderous strike, and is goal number 1 for the Black Stars. The captain leads by example. Partey with a pass, and he turns so swiftly, and this is ferocious, leaving the goalkeeper with no chance at all. Amononi, well, Gabon came close at this stage, and Daniel Amate was there with that header, but the pass was so sweet. Well, Amate did so well with his header, and struggled a bit after that, in pain. So the Black Stars still attacking, and Andre Ayo with that header. He has been brilliant in the first half. So Gabon with this effort, it shouldn't worry Joseph Wallacott in post for the Black Stars. He has been a permanent fixture for some time now for the Black Stars. So we see the statistics once again. 56% for the Black Stars. Quite a dominant performance. And we want to thank...
Catch the excitement at Malcolm Supermarket.
Visit any Malcolm shop nationwide and enjoy shopping on the widest range of supermarket items at lowest prices always.
Malcolm, the original city saver.
Terms and conditions apply. Malcolm, where Ghana shops.
Well, so it's still the Africa Cup of Nations, our last game of the day between the Black Stars of Ghana and Gabon. Black Stars, after 45 minutes, lead by 1 goal. Tenal goal scored in the 16th minute. Andre Didayu, the goal scorer. Gloria is there at the Zoe Gardens with the fans. We'll quickly go out there to listen to them.
Oh, say yeah! Blasters, blasters, blasters! Oh, say yeah! Blasters! Oh, yeah! Blasters! Oh, yeah!
All right, so let's take some comments. The most exciting place to be on this planet as now is the Zoe Gardens. Let me start off with young Abdul. Abdul, what have you seen so far? You think Ghana is still going to win?
Yes.
We're going to win?
Yes.
1-0 or 2-0?
2-0.
Absolutely. Caftv,
yes.
We've been having fun here.
Yeah, 40 years in the wilderness is about to end. Yes. So, yeah, and we're not yet. We're winning, man.
You know, Gloria, the road will be rough and tough. Yes. It will be muddy. Yes. But heaven knows where we are going. And most definitely, we will get there.
I predict that Ghana will win 1 goal.
definitely it has come.
So there's no goal in the second half.
If God give me another goal, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah. We are winning straight 2-0.
The Suleiman.
Well, we're thankful to Malcolm, where Ghana shops. We would all be trooping there to go and shop. Malcolm, where Ghana shops. I guess let me come to you first. First 45 minutes, your impression.
I think I said we should be in possession of the ball. We are, but sometimes we're a bit slow in coming out of our areas. We should be faster in terms of our possession out of our blocks so that we can catch them on the break. But I think the coach probably heard us speak over the past few days, because is Jordan giving us the results that we need from him as a team member? Yes. Playing him on the right.
So we see some of the highlights, and at certain stages the game has been very physical. A few of the players have taken some knocks, and well, the referee has been brilliant. I think he's been fair control of the match.
He's allowed the game to flow.
And he's allowed the game to flow. The Algerian referee. So he's not a South African referee, as many of you read prior to the game. Well, so it's Ghana still leading by 1-0. 45 minutes. Hopefully, they will have a cushioning in the second half. But what I do know even before the game is that Ghana will definitely win this game, qualify to the next stage, and to make huge statement in this tournament. We'll take a break. We'll be back shortly.
The excitement at Malcolm Supermarket.
Visit any Malcolm shop nationwide and enjoy shopping on the widest range of supermarket items at lowest prices always.
Malcolm, the original city saver.
Terms and conditions apply. Malcolm, where Ghana shops.
We'll come back. Well, Delion, let me come to you. 1-0 tactically. How do you expect the team to play in the second half?
Well, I think I'm a little bit relieved. we have 1 goal pushing.
All right.
I think they have to avoid, I said it earlier before the game, before the kickoff, I said that they should avoid elementary mistakes. I think Baba Idrisu should be very careful.
All right.
He lost some 2 balls in the middle, which is very dangerous. Apart from that, I think it's good. But as Senior Tony said, the build-up is too slow. Right. But I think it's not their fault, the defenders. The both forwards are supposed to open up and come for the pass so they can control, because it's channel. Okay. You can't take the ball from the first to go. The midfielders have to come and then supply the up-front men. So I think it's not bad. They should just avoid the elementary mistakes in the middle before it goes to the back four.
Have you been happy with the way Jordan has been deployed in the first 45 minutes?
This is how he has been playing in Crystal Palace. Anytime I watch him playing there, sometimes I feel bad because he worked tireless. He has been coming back on the waves. But people are expecting Jordan to score goal. Somebody who has been getting set pieces for us, he should come back and mark and then score. No, he can work for us, get set pieces, and we can utilize it.
Remember all the good times that we shared. I played that bill.
At Total Energies, we go the extra mile for you.
One expect, anyone can get lucky.
Welcome back, everyone, to Amadou Ahidjo Stadium in Yaoundé. It is Ghana who lead playing against Gabon in this Group C encounter. Dede Ayew rewriting the history books with the goal that separates the two sides. 10 goals now in the Africa Cup of Nations finals. 2 more than Asamoah Gyan, 4 more than his father Abedi Pele. And he's become only the 13th player in Africa Cup of Nations history to reach the landmark of double figures for goals in the tournament. He scored in 6 different editions as well: 2010, 2012, 2015, 17, 19 and now. So it's a record that he equals, along with Asamoah Gyan, his countryman, along with Samuel Eto'o and the Zambian great Kalusha Bwalya, who we know is listening and enjoying it from his home down south. Second half to get underway. It'll be the men in yellow, Gabon, the Panthers, to start the half. They need to get back into this game. They won the opening match against Comoros by a single goal, but that's been nullified now by this resurgent Black Stars side. To be fair, not too many chances for either team in the first half. Hopefully that might change a little bit in the second. We need a bit more drama, but what a classy goal from Dede Ayew. Obiang with the delivery. It needed that little interception. That was well done by Jiku. They were talking in the tunnel as they were coming out, the Ghanaian players, about staying switched on and concentrated for the second half, and I think that message is just being reinforced there by the centre-back. Nguelo Kanga will take the resultant set piece, the corner kick here. Could have had a chance. In the end, opportunity missed. Asumu. There's still a little bit of a post-mortem going on there at the back between all of the Ghanaian defenders. There were no changes made at half-time. Remember, 5 substitutes allowed in this competition because of the COVID conditions, and also 28-man squad. Regular testing of the players. Gabon of the likes of Lloyd Palon out at the moment. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang not allowed to play tonight, along with Mario Lemina. The CAF feeling that it's too soon after they come out of isolation. The medical examination showing some cardiac lesions, which CAF said they were not prepared to take any chance with. So it's a weakened Gabon side. It's an opportunity for the Black Stars. Well, it was a little bit of a spoiler in the first half. There were a lot of niggling tackles between the two sides, and it looks as if that's continued here in the second half. Idrisu went down, but he's the one getting the talking to. Forward, looking for Dede Ayew, cut out. Now Gabon. Team have got as far as the quarterfinals of the Cup of Nations. That's when they hosted the event in 2015. You might remember Aubameyang missing the all-important penalty in the last 8. Owes his country, and he's not able to repay them here today. Offside. Done a lot of running, Johan Obiang, and he's you can see he's feeling it too. Lots of huffing and puffing. Another player who remains from the squad of the 2015 finals. Most of his career in the 2nd division in France, a couple of seasons in the 3rd. Never played in the top flight of French football. It's been an international for a good 6-7 years now. Asumu has the last touch. He's trying to turn, but Jordan Ayew was alive to his thinking there. end, the error means the set piece from the throw in here for Ghana. And Yedom come across and take it. Flags up. Well, this is just going to stay a 1-0 encounter. We're going to have a couple more chances. They want to sharpen it up a bit, Ghana. Maybe let it all loose against the Comoros Islands and go into the round of 16 full of confidence. Penza. He could yet be very dangerous for Gabon in this game. Good goal he scored against the Comoros. Clubmate of Dede Ayew, by the way. Obiang. Here comes Ayew now. Out wide on this left-hand side. What can Suleimana do? Tries to take on the defense. It's not the first time he's telegraphed his intentions and been dealt with effectively by the fullback. Tries to win it back, but commits the foul. Sometimes a little bit too predictable, Suleimana. You know he wants to show his stuff and tease the fullback. Now, here they come again. A little too strong though for Dede Ayew. He's not going to want to chase onto too many of those. This will be the first change now. Jim Alivia is the player in picture there. Plays for Clermont in the top flight of French football. Another club who won relegation at the beginning of the season, getting his first season of the big time in France. It's going to be a Gabon ball and a chance now to make the change. So it's a rather disappointing Buango's played no part really in this game, made no real impact, and Alivina will come on. You can see the reaction there of Buanga. He is furious at having been taken off. But Alivina now with a chance to show what he's got. Scored against Egypt in the World Cup qualifiers in November. Gabon finishing behind the Egyptians in their qualifying group and not making it through to the March playoffs. That's where Ghana will be featuring. The draw is next week, by the way. All the Black Star supporters will be looking to see who they pull out of the hat. Ghana, one of the unseeded teams. Amate. There's a little look upfield to say, what sort of pass is that to me? Maybe run there and rescue the situation. Now, here comes Suleimana. Was that a foul? Referee says yes. Young man was looking to put the afterburner on, tracked back by Biogo Poko and stopped by him eventually. Still just the one goal, one change so far on Gabon's side. Jordan Ayew now into the penalty area, teasing the defense. Can he get the ball square? Here it comes. He gets the corner out of it. Perhaps a little fortuitous, but saw the opportunity to bang it against the legs of Asumu. Partey's forward. I'll be keeping an eye on him. Daniel Kofichiri to take it. And a little warning, almost predictably, from the referee. Jordan Ayew being kept in check. So is Thomas Partey by Oyono. He was turned by Dede Ayew. He's not going to let that happen to him again. Good catch from the keeper. Amonome. Now, this is a first chance to get things going down this right-hand side for Alevina. Idrisu coming to the rescue for the Black Stars. Obeyang onto his weaker left foot. He struck that with some power, though, it must be said. Weaker right foot. No, yes, it was the right. Plays it left back, forced inside, and well, showed he can fire away on the right just as well as he can with the left. Still the 1-0 lead for the Black Stars of Ghana. Mention it quietly, 40 years since they last won the Cup of Nations. Every edition we ask, is this going to be the one? And they've come so close, so many disappointments along the way. Always there and thereabouts, though. Decision against Oyono. That's a card for a good measure as well. That's the third one now for Gabon. There's been one on the side of Ghana from Thomas Partey. Early stages still of the second half. It's some 55 minutes play, 10 minutes into the second half. I think the referee now had enough of all of these niggling challenges. Upenza and Yadom down. Soon he's going to be reading the riot act to both the captains. It has become a bit of a spoiling encounter. Nicely done, played forward. Suleimana now. Still Suleimana. Play on, says the referee. Dede Ayew on the edge of the area. He's going to get nothing out of that. Suleimana was looking for the return pass. And a foul here will certainly earn a card, I'm sure. Kofichiri will go into the book. Definitely playing the man there. He wasn't even worried about the ball. Shoulder charge, he suggests to the referee, and I think the video evidence is that he was certainly applying a body check and deserved of a yellow. Last tournament, of course, Ghana got into the round of 16 and then had a very tough game against Tunisia. Lost it on penalties. He has a chance for Gabon. What a cut out and collects. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, a little bit of danger. It's the new man Alevina who stays down. Good little flick on. Wolacott was off his line in time. Bravely done too with that outstretched foot. The Gabonese striker made no contact with the ball. He was at full stretch. And at the second attempt picked up by Joe Wallacott. Remember the last 16 game in Ismailia at the last edition in Egypt in 2019. Ghana getting that very, very late own goal, or Tunisia handing it to them. It was a really dramatic encounter, one of those classic Cup of Nations matches where you cannot predict the outcome until the final whistle, and Tunisia were on their way, and then own goal allowed Ghana back into the contest, but they couldn't finish it off in the penalties. That has haunted them, I think, for the last 3 years. They've not been all that convincing. Did well in the Cup of Nations qualifying, finishing ahead of Sudan and South Africa and little Sao Tome. World Cup qualifiers had South Africa again in their group between September and November. That was a lot harder for them, but still came out on tops and will play in those playoffs in March. They're looking to go back to the World Cup. Just too strong there for Jordan Ayew. Past the 1 hour mark here. This might be an opportunity for the Black Stars. Cleared away by Gabon. They now turn towards the Ghanaian goal, looking for an equaliser. Can they drag it back here? Jiku just got a little touch in. Shot comes back in, and that is off the head of Baba Rahman. Best chance of the game so far for Gabon. Suddenly wakes up their fans in the stands as well. Obiang with that run down the left-hand side. Alivina joins in. Bupenza miscued. Obiang back in again. And it does look as if came off the head of Baba Rahman. He's a man who perhaps is owed something by this tournament. You remember that horror injury in Gabon really has retarded his career. He was on the right track with Chelsea and headed to the big time. Or was it him, or was it Idrisu who got the header? I'm not sure now with treatment for Idrisu. Maybe that was something else. Change, says Dede Ayew. Who's that for? Down to 10 for the moment for the set piece. Header away, Dede Ayew helping out in defence. So is it Idrisu who's going to go off? They're going to need some reinforcement in the midfield. Shot again from long range is blocked. Out wide, where Obiang has been the most impressive of their players. Now another long range effort, and this time it's Kanga who puts it wide. Well, he was well off target. So it doesn't look as if Baba Idrisu will play any further part, and I wonder what sort of impact this might have for the rest of the tournament. He's walking back okay. But we've got to get a change on quickly here now. The Black Stars, Joseph Pansel looks the obvious replacement. He started the game against Morocco, lost his place for today's encounter, and will come on now for have a good 25 minutes or so to contribute. But in the meantime, though, it's a 10-man Ghana having to deal with Gabon. Need to keep possession. Ayu. That's what Baba Rahman is saying. Let's just keep the ball and we get our substitute on. We don't want to give it away in the danger zone. Doesn't matter if it goes out yet, because now the change can be made. So there's confirmation. Idrisu off. Joseph Pansel, the 23-year-old from Racing Genk in the Belgian league. 1 goal in Belgian league football so far this season. He's had only 6 starts in this campaign. Still trying to find his feet with Genk. And Idrisu immediately, it looks as if it's the thigh muscle, or could it be the hamstring? You can see the ice there at the bottom of the bandaging, some ice being applied. That's not a good sign. Hamstring injury is always difficult to ascertain the seriousness thereof. You're going to have to go and have a scan to see, and even then they can be really niggly. Now Ayu putting a little bit of pressure on. Great that he's beaten his dad's record of goals for Ghana at this tournament. He's beaten it quite comfortably now with 10 in total. Ghana, by the way, have never lost. I've only ever lost a game once at the Cup of Nations finals after leading at half-time. That was against Senegal in 2005. Good sign for their supporters going into these closing stages. Change number 2, and it is Martinson Ngweli who goes off, and Enemeela who will come on in his place. It means now that Gabon have only one more opportunity for a substitution, although they could bring 3 players on then. Newman is a 20-year-old born in France who is in the juniors or in the academy at Brighton in the Premier League, plays in their under-23 side. Yet to play senior football, was in the Red Bull Academy as well in Austria. That's where they take all the young talent, so let's see what he can produce. Big stage for a 20-year-old, the Cup of Nations finals. Game tonight from Djikou, it must be said. Referee wants the throw-in taken a little further back. Gabon trying to steal a bit of ground. Pencil into touch to allow his teammates some treatment. And a really consistent feature of this game is how many niggling fouls there have been, and Djikou, well, he did the splits there first, and then he was stood upon by the substitute, the new man Enemeela. I'm not sure he meant that on purpose, but painful nevertheless for Alexander Djikou. There's Boyanga, who was taken off early, went off full of histrionics, kicking out at everything in front of him. Not happy with the coach's decision, but to be fair, he was anonymous throughout the encounter. Just to repeat, no Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang not allowed to play in today's game, still recovering from COVID according to Caftv. Gabon are not going to be happy about that, and you're probably going to hear about that afterwards too. Just over 20 minutes left then. Reminder, tomorrow Nigeria, Sudan is first up from Garowa. and then Egypt, Guinea-Bissau. We've seen a few surprises with the Egyptians at the Cup of Nations. They either go on and win it with some aplomb, or they crash land quite heavily. Wonder what it's going to be at this tournament. Early days still. Chiri. Now Partey looking to surge this team forward. One of those characteristic runs of his. Possession lost though. Here come Gabon. Free kick. Jordan Ayew was very quick there to get back. Kanga wants the ball, wants to get on with it. They've got 20 minutes to get themselves back in. He has a long-range effort to test Wallacott. Difficult bounce, but not for the first time. An effort from range from Guela Kanga. That was very far out, though. He needed something special to get the requisite pace on there to bother the goalkeeper. You have to admit it's not been a game where either side have been able to get a decent tempo going, some slick passing. Sometimes these tournament matches with so much at stake can be real niggly affairs, and here again another stoppage. There's the young man who's just come on in MALA. He's playing against some very big names now. No senior football yet in his career, but a full international here at the Cup of Nations. Leap of faith from coach Patrice Nouveau. This is maybe a bit more promising. Still getting stuck in these two sides. No obvious signs of fatigue. Now the opportunity to push forward. Settle for the corner. Baba Rahman's not happy with himself, but Changa was a little undecided himself about what to do, and we're going to have an opportunity to see what Gabon have been working on in the training ground. Rare chance now to push forward and to see if they can get themselves back in the game. Kanga will take it. High up in the air. What's the referee say there? A couple of half-hearted appeals. And the decision is going to go Ghana's way. Asumu with the foul. And you can see climbing all over Ado. Boyanga still fuming on the bench there. Amate flirting with danger. Chiku forward. There they come now. Chases on for Pencil. Dede Ayew's in the middle. He wants the pass. Pencil's going to go on his own, I fancy. Can he get the shot in? Still on his own. Maybe a little too much. Ball might fall here for Jordan Ayew. His brother waits in the middle. Looks up. There's a crunching tackle. What's the decision? Corner kick. Jordan Ayew's asking about the possibility of a free kick. Alevina, they double teamed him really there, two Gabonese. Well, he might have a case for a free kick there. He certainly got crunched before anyone got a touch on the ball. VAR is here, has not been used today at all. In fact, it's barely been used over the last 2 days. Now the corner to the back post. Whistle sounded before there was a touch in there from Amate. The Leicester City man is chasing back now. Jordan Ayew all over the goalkeeper to start with. This will be the last change, making them in patches. Ameka off and Musuna is on. He's a 21-year-old defender who plays his football in Cyprus. Clock says 15 minutes to go. Still just a 1-goal lead for the Black Stars, but to be fair, not being threatened by Gabon. And to extend that, also to be fair, Ghana aren't exactly threatening the Gabonese goal either. We've had a couple of half chances in the second half, but really nothing to write home about. Back again on Tuesday, these two teams, Ghana and the Comoros. There'll be a little bit of travel involved for Ghana for their last game in Garoua, where they will play the Comoros, and Morocco and Gabon will stay at this stadium. The last matches in the group are always played simultaneously, of course, so there can be no forced results or matches where the outcome is somewhat contrived. It's going to be a fascinating final day. If it stays this way, it'll be Ghana and Gabon on 3 points, Morocco on 6, Comoros strictly not out of it, but with a massive task. They would have to beat Ghana. You've got to fancy Morocco to beat Gabon, Ghana to beat Comoros, Morocco to come first, Ghana to come second, and maybe Gabon with 3 points. It might be enough to see them through as one of the best third-place finishers. All of that will be revealed at the start of the week when we go into the final round of group matches here at the Africa Cup of Nations. Cleaned up at the back, now onto the attack. Little touch in there from Dede Ayew. Still out on the park. You wonder whether the coach might give him a bit of a breather now. Maybe not all that convinced that the result is sewn up. Just needs something special from Gabon, and they're right back in it. And here they come. They're three-weight in the middle. Needed the earlier ball. It's just over the head of Musunu, who's just come on. Excellent chance, but now away goes Pencil. This might be something on the counter. Pass to Dede Ayew. He wants it back again. Ayew not delivering. He's won the free kick, but had he played the 1-2, Joseph Pencil would have been away on goal. And all the while, Buyanga is still fuming. Here was the opportunity. Would he maybe have been able to finish it? Over the head of the substitute, Musunda. Oh, Dede Ayew maybe apologising there to Pencil that he didn't play the ball in a little earlier. He should have. Pencil ran brilliantly through the midfield and set up the chance. They do have the free kick though. Let's see what they can do with it. 10 minutes left on the clock, plus a little stoppage time. Jordan Ayew. You've seen a couple of crackers from him in the past. Goalkeeper Amonome been fairly inactive in the second half. Is he going to be required now? Jordan Ayew, that's not a bad little effort. How far away was that? Curling. In the end, you think the goalkeeper would have had it covered. Tell you, when those go in, they are something special. All the while, the clock is ticking, so things are on track for the Black Stars at the moment. There's the brains trust for the Ghana Black Stars. So they will need, in the next game against the Comoros, to win to make 100% sure. That means that they probably will not rest any of their key players. They won't want to risk it. Now, who got the yellow? While we wait to find out, Wallacott to clear his lines. Kwelemanga with a clearing header. I think you'll see confirmation now for goalkeeper Wallacott. Not the first goalkeeper in this tournament to be cautioned for time wasting in the last 10 minutes. It's obviously something that was discussed in the workshop before with all the match officials. And he won't be the last, I fancy, either. 8.5 to go. Will be an important win for Ghana, not a big win in the greater scheme of things given their wonderful history in African football, but in current circumstance they'll be very pleased when they leave the pitch, or if they leave the pitch with all 3 points. It will be soon. Time is running out. Gabon really don't look like they have anything to offer goal scoring opportunity wise. There was just a little flourish when particularly when Andrevina came on, but Ghana seemed to deal with that fairly comfortably. Chance for Musunda that went over his head. Well, you wonder whether Aubameyang back for the next game against Morocco, what Gabon might be able to offer in that game. If they won that, they would be on 6 points. If Ghana beat Comoros, they'd be on 6, and Morocco would be on 6. Wouldn't that be an interesting little finish to Group C? I reckon all three sides would comfortably go through, though. So Idrisu still with that hamstring bandaged up. It's a tired ball in from Dede Ayew. Not really a 90-minute player anymore, and you wonder why the coach is leaving him out there. Maybe for his leadership and his experience. Party forward, Jordan Ayew. Party. The referee says play on. This might be a chance on the counter now for the Gabonese. They know time is against them. Jiku with the defending. It's a school of hard knocks for the youngster in Nemaela. Learning the hard way here. into the area now. Bupenza, shot is into the side netting. He's hardly had an effort in on goal. Remember, he got a goal from a very tight angle against the Comoros. Looking at that as an opportunity. Round Andy Yadom, and goalkeeper had that covered. Moment of hope for fans from Gabon. Neighbouring country, of course, on Cameroon. Not too far for them to travel. There are a lot of Gabonese who live in Cameroon as well. There are more Cameroonians who live in Gabon, to be fair. Decision against Ado. Dede Ayew. Jordan. Another foul. Only way to stop him, really. Well, dejected faces on the bench, and understandable too. Not really made much of an impression in this game of Gabon. It's that one goal from Dede Ayew that separates the two sides. And just for insurance purposes now, as we head towards the final minutes, Benjamin Tete is going to be coming on. He's going to be thrown up front, maybe to give one of the Ayew brothers a bit of a rest. 6 goals this season in the Turkish league. He knows his way in the opposing penalty area. Now, where's he going? Only Jordan Ayew knows most of the time. Well, it works out quite well in the end. Down he goes one more time. This time no kick given. It really has been a spoiling affair tonight. This is not one that is going to go down in the list of Cup of Nations classics, that's for sure. Two sides who've really gone at each other, and there'll be a lot of bumps and bruises tomorrow when they all wake up. I reckon a quiet recovery day will be ordered by the coaches. There's no point in putting them through any more physical stress. They've had almost 90 minutes of strong punishment. Now here's a chance for Gabon. It's a tight angle, it's an equalizer. Alevinia scores with just 2 minutes to go. And the situation is completely changed now in this group. Juma Alevina, who came onto the pitch for Boyanga, has delivered, and his coach's decision is justified. The Black Stars, 2 minutes away from a share of the spoils, are now in some trouble in this competition. Alevina with a left foot across the goalkeeper Wallacott and into the back of the net. And Gabon level. That's the reaction from the supporters, almost out of nowhere. What a big setback for the Black Stars. What a scoreline here for Patrice Nouveau, and that fancy French suit is going flying. Well, it means a big job is needed from Ghana in their next match against the Comoros. Something that will show some conviction. Well, we wait for final confirmation and checking. I'm not sure why. It's certainly a very well taken effort. And Jim Alevina off the bench to equalize. Time for the Black Stars still to see if they can restore their lead. But what a shock here in the closing stages. There it is, confirmation of the score and of the fact that Gabon are now on course for 4 points. Desperate defending will be the order of the day now. They're going to blast us forward, and they're going to have as many players in that danger zone as they possibly can. Kofi Chiri to take this kick. Substitution. Here comes Tete. He's going to be joined as well in this final onslaught by Isahaku. Abdul Fatawa Isahaku from one of the locally based players in the side, and a youngster at the age of 17 getting his first run out. Is it going to be an inspired move or not? First, let's see what Tete can do. Well, for Gabon, 4 points surely is enough to see them into the next round. Even if they don't finish in the top 2 in the group, that'll be enough to be one of the 3 or 4 third place finishers. A set 2 there. You don't often see the coach arguing with an opposing player. And he's so excited now with a comeback, and he's so nervous too about whether Ghana might yet sneak something here in these closing stages. They're all up the bench, off the bench now to have a look and to watch nervously at the end of this game. Flick on to the back post. It needed a little lean in there. Thomas Partey leading by example as he's taken over the captain's armband. There's the flick on. At the back post was the opportunity. No one there to take it. 2 of the 3 minutes of stoppage time have been played. Last throw of the dice for Ghana, you would fancy, with some 30 seconds to go. Isaku is on for Jordan Ayew. Gabon will want to keep it down that end. Now Wallacott needs to get this forward. He's got to blast this upfield and hope someone gets onto the end of it. Here it comes, long ball. Finds Pencil, he's got to keep it in play. He has. Referee says no. Is that a handball? Yes, it is. It did look as if it was one. Well, there's the goal scorer, the man of the moment, milking it. 3 minutes of stoppage time have been played. Verde Ayew hasn't stopped talking from minute 1 to the end. There it is, a 1-all draw. Gabon have snuck it at the end. They share the spoils. Big celebrations for Patrice Levaux and his staff. 4 points should be enough to get them into the next round. They've done it without Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang as well. This is a little unnecessary from Verde Ayew. But the coach is having a couple of words too, and there's going to be a yellow card here for, is it Pencil? Is there a red card here coming? All sorts of unnecessary disappointment and emotions spilling over here in the closing stages. It's the benches too who are getting involved. All unnecessary, and with the VAR these days, there could be some serious consequences. There was a yellow card brandished. Now, what's going to happen here. I think the coach has been at the heart of all of this. He's exchanging insults with the Ghanaian players and now with the staff as well. Well, not much dignity being shown by several key members of both teams. And there is the Gabonese now demanding that some action be taken against someone as an incident that we might have missed in these closing stages. These are scenes, of course, that really do the African game no good at all. And it is about time that some strong action be taken against perpetrators of these kind of pictures. Those who come on the field and argue and get involved in fisticuffs and scuffles. The VAR is talking to the referee. He will get some final word on any potential sanction. Is he reaching for the red in his back pocket? There is the red. Now, who is that going to be brandished to? He's looking for the number. There's the match official. He's told them who he wants to see. Security are in place. Who's the red card for? That's the big question. There will be a red card handed out here. The arguments are still continuing. In the meantime, the final score is a 1-1 draw here, but the drama continues. Referee still looking. Has he found the man? There's Thomas Partey. Maybe someone who's gone into the change room. The point is to go and call him. Is it Dede Ayew perhaps, who is off the bench very quickly? Security officials. In the meantime, Gabon celebrations continue. We will wait to hear what the call on that is. And we will leave you with a scoreline here of 1-1, 4 points for Gabon, 1 for the Black Stars. Big task for them on Tuesday in their next match.
C'est une petite équipe qui traîne ici par...
Last minutes of the match, we were
pretty shocked with what happened, you know. We were expecting fair play move.
Očekivali smo da bude fair play, da vrati loptu nama kao što je fair
Gabon
play.
supposed to give the ball back to our team. They didn't play according to a fair play.
Šta reći, mislim,
What to say, we are still under impression.
Prvu utakmicu smo izgubili na kraju, ovu sad smo 2 boda izgubili na kraju.
First match,
šta reći?
We conceded the goal close to an end. This match we had a victory already almost in our pockets, but everything was spoiled, so what to say?
Alors vous avez eu plusieurs occasions de marquer des buts et finalement ces occasions ont été couronnées à la 88e minute. Où est-ce que vous êtes allé prendre cette énergie?
On va dire que depuis le début de la compétition, on a vraiment des sales coups qui nous tombent jour après jour. Donc voilà, le groupe est mobilisé depuis le début de la compétition et on a été chercher nos ressources dans ces moments-là qu'on a de difficiles en ce moment. Et je pense que notre but à la fin est pas volé, on a été chercher, on a fait un match solide, on a tout donné jusqu'à la fin. Maintenant on est récompensé, le groupe est récompensé et maintenant on a encore un dernier match à préparer. Merci.
Alors comment appréciez-vous le match de ce soir?
Écoutez, c'était un bon match. C'était un bon match et je pense qu'on a fait beaucoup d'efforts, on a été dangereux et à la fin c'est vrai qu'on aurait dû rendre la balle. Mais bon, on a joué, on a juste été récompensé par nos efforts. On a donné tout au long du match et puis voilà, on a la chance de marquer ce but. Ouais.
C'est bon là? Ok, pas de souci.
Alors vous réalisez l'exploit de faire la passe décisive qui a conduit au but de ce match. Alors dites-nous, comment voyez-vous le prochain match?
Le prochain match? Le prochain match, c'est important. On vient de finir d'abord ce qui était important aujourd'hui. On a essayé de prendre un point. Après là, maintenant, on a 4 points. On est deuxième, j'espère. On va se concentrer pour les 3e matchs qui arrivent pour essayer de bien se qualifier, quoi, parce que tout est encore jouable. Parce que le Ghana a 1 point. S'il arrive à gagner le Comoros, il va avoir 4. Sinon, on arrive à perdre contre le Maroc, on va avoir 4 aussi. On est obligé de faire un bon résultat les matchs contre le Maroc, les matchs prochains.
Et selon vous, pourquoi ça a été aussi difficile de marquer un but?
Tout est encore jouable parce qu'ils menaient 1-0. Après, ils ont commencé à reculer. Nous, on a essayé de s'appliquer ce que le coach a dit. On a essayé de jouer notre football et le moment est arrivé et les billes rentrent au bon moment, quoi.
Et vous avez puisé cette motivation où?
Non, la motivation est toujours individuelle. C'est toujours individuel. Il y a 1-0, on croit encore. C'était pas 2-0 ou 3-0. On a créé à notre qualité. On a essayé de faire la différence. Et pour les dernières passes que j'ai essayé de faire, l'autre essaie de bien finir l'action. C'est ça qui est important. On a 4 points, on est content maintenant. On va rentrer pour bien se reposer, pour essayer de bien finir les 3e parties, quoi.
Bonne chance pour la suite.
Merci beaucoup.
Catch the excitement at Malcolm Supermarket.
Visit any Malcolm shop nationwide and enjoy shopping on the widest range of supermarket items at lowest prices always.
Malcolm, the original city saver.
Terms and conditions apply.
Malcolm, where Ghana shops.
Cameroon, Ghana, and Gabon sharing honors. And Jim Alevina breaking the hearts of Ghanaians. Well, we'll see the highlights of the match. Gabon and Ghana, flags flying high. The Black Stars at this stage is Thomas Partey. And this is how Ghana created the first goal. The captain of the side, Didier Ayew, turns swiftly and lets go a thunderous strike, giving goalkeeper Amanoni no chance at all. Lovely turn here. Ferocious strike. Amanoni has no answer. And Ghana led in the 18th minute. Gabon quickly reacted and upped their game. Joseph Wallacott solidly behind the ball. And Gabon, from that stage, intensify the attack. Jiku strongly defending. Well, it was very, very tight at this stage. At a moment, a number of the Gabonese players were pleading for a penalty. The referee would have none of that. See it again. The player did not get the ball. Ochanga. And Gabon continued to increase